gold robot here. I'm going to turn my mic up even more. So I'm going to try to remain at a very low volume. I think people like the low volume tone that characterizes my show. Well, let's call it our show because we're doing this together, right? Aren't we? Psych, you haven't done diddly jack squat. But at least you have the patience to watch me do all the work. And that's why you get an award for appreciation. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about one of the new methods. It's color courses. So you pick a color, it's really simple. Pick a color, green. Play green until it wins 3 times in a row. 3 losses in a row triggers the color change. So you'll change your color, but you also want to correspond the 1 spot or 2 spot. So if it's your third loss is on a 1 spot, then you try to find the color that has the 2 spot. Okay. It doesn't have to be 100% rigorous that way, but that's the method or rule set parameters. Okay, so pretty simple. So anyway, when you trigger a color change, you keep changing colors until you hit a win, and then you stick with that color. Okay, and then when you get 3 in a row, you look for the next color. Alright, but I'm going back to straddle. I'm probably going to bounce back and forth, actually. Alright, I'm going to do the straddle method to begin with, see how that goes, and then I might, if I switch, I'll switch to the Sesame Street, because it's so rudimentary. Alright, and streets are a type of bet. Like that bet right there is a street bet. So if 10, 11, or 12 wins, you win on this bet. It's the street. And this dozens bet formula is actually based on streets. So go figure that one. But all right, let's get a spin going, shall we? 29. This is like the 5th recording, by the way. But all the rounds are in this number here, this 668. I'd be interested to look at what this said on my last recording. It's probably 200 rounds later. Anyway, okay, what am I doing? 29 is in. I'm gonna press this. So when you start a new session, I'm gonna press this update button to get the SS fired up. Once the SS is in there, you don't have to press this button anymore. You just enter the result, press enter on your keyboard, and it'll automatically update. Okay, so we don't have an answer there. So we're going to go with the machine, which is the inside update 2 spot. The salmon is on the 2 spot, so I will bet salmon, and look at that winner. I'm gonna go with, there's a true 5 on yellow. Boop 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 bing. Brown 17. Broop broop. So now we have true 7 on yellow. That's good enough for me. Broop, broop. And boom. 4. 4. Try to go rapid fire this time. Alright, 4's in. What am I doing next here? Straddle. Did I type in the amount? Yep, we're good. Straddle. So this would be 3 minus 11 is like 8. It's good enough. Let's also play the SS. And you know what? Should we do a... Let's do a step. I'm going to do a stepped bet. Or you could say, hey, there's a 5 on salmon. Or I could call it, I could say I'm going to utilize stepped betting. And 50 is going to be my step. So 2, 9, but I'm going to use the straddle method for my locations. So this will get interesting fast. I'm going to step it up right away. Step it up. Step right up. Boom. That was the reason, mainly, I decided to do step method. Then you can like cover 0 every single time and still make progress. It is risky though. Don't get me wrong. But when, look at this hit percentage, 63% I'm hitting. I've been watching this all day, so I just had a feeling like I think it's about time this thing goes. I haven't seen 60 all day either, for 2 days actually. So I was like, probably is gonna go up. So you definitely want to be, like if somehow you knew that you are gonna be on a rise of hit percentages, that would be the time to use a stepped betting, because it's a little bit riskier, but it's also very productive, as you can see here. It's 100 points already with only 7 rounds. So a yellow is on 10. I'm gonna use it, but I'm just gonna use going back to the base unit. I might, you know what? Maybe instead of UTP, it says base unit. Base unit, yeah, let's do that. Let's change that. I'm having a flash of inspirado. Let's see how this feels. We'll just do this. I feel like it's gonna help out some of the guys on the team. Oh man, it's too long of a word. Gotta make the box longer. Maybe I should spell it with 2 S's, like base. and then I always say bass. Just to be confusing. I'm like, use the bass unit. It's perfect. Oh man, you gotta love it, right? Alright, that actually looks good. Base unit. Hopefully I remember that. Anyway. What's going on here? Alright, sorry, bear with me. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Totally. Totally worth it. Okay, let's see how does this look. How does this feel? I think I know what the problem is. This is gonna be worth it. Just hang in there. Hang in there, gang. You guys have the patience gang. That's that's what you guys are. The patience gang. Let me see if that works. Let's see here. Experimente. Oh my god. Ugh. So. Okay. I'll have to do that another time. Sorry. Can't undo. Gosh. Um. Alright, let's just. Let me try it. Let me try. Try it quick. Okay. UTP display. Do 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 do. There it is. Do do. So if my left goes like another 30. Wait. Alright, let's try that. Okay, more. Let's go to 80. What, that was worse? Okay. What the heck? Oh. Let's change 50. 30 points. There we go. Okay, that was too far. Okay, we're on to something. Let's do this. How's that? How's that? Alright. Would this be one less? Perfect. Okay. Alright. Coming at you. Oh, shoot. Format. 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 The sound effects. Sound effects is what keeps us fueled for the fire. Okay. Thanks for that. Thanks for letting me do that. Okay, everyone? You're great. Okay, so how do you feel about this? Boom. Base unit. It's a little bit better than UTP. And then at some point I'll change SS to, what is it going to say? Like, machine. Anyway, we'll do that later. Come up with something. 21. 21 hit. I think we've got one of those big centipede things and the animals in here. what kind of robot has animals? I don't know. This kind of robot, I guess. Alright, so let's use the machine. Oh, he's like crunching it. He's crunching the bug. What the heck's going on? Was it a ghost? I guess it was a ghost. Anyway, nice. So this hit counter is gonna go crazy high right now. 65. Okay, that's crazy high. So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna switch to Sesame Street because sticking with the straddle, I mean it's only gonna go down from here. So like this is a bit of an experiment. Let's see if we get lucky. I guess if we switch to the Sesame Street right now, can we like really exaggerate that hit rate, that short-term hit percentage? Can it get even higher than 65? Because 65 is total edge. Like, it's just there's no arguing that one, unless you're a real. Oh, whoops! I had an extra 6 down there. Unless you're a real hard dude, you know, you have to be real thick, hard-headed of a dude to go. Oh, oh, if it's not 165, why don't you boost those figures? Right? It's not realistic. So, okay, so Sesame Street, we're going to start the lowest number. It is green. And boom, here we go. You know what? I'm going to play the SS as well because I am after nice. I want to exaggerate this hit ratio here. Okay, it's not over 65 yet. Okay. So my second to lowest would be 8. Boom. Blue. Please be 2. Yes. Boom. Yikes. Dragon Tiger. That's your Dragon Tiger right there. So second highest would be blue again. Here we go. What's Dragon Tiger? That's like there's this hit ratio. It can only get so high to where at some point, like you're just no matter what you do, you're gonna lose. Like it's time to lose some points or whatever, some rounds or whatever, and there's no skipping it. You know what I mean? Okay, so now the highest, so that would be yellow. Dang, but inside 2 spot. What's the inside 2 spot when the machine count reads inside or outside the 2 spot? It's you really should just like use that. You should skip what you're doing and boom, case in point. So I could have done it, but um, it's okay. Okay, so back to the lowest salmon. Okay, dude, I'm gonna raise it. Oh man, our number's up. Our number's up. So that hit. I had a feeling that like there's not gonna be any magic you can do. What was that? The lowest? So second to lowest, which is green. Boom. 50. We go a little higher. Cover 0 with 1/5 of each dozen. All right. Boom. So I don't know if that was on a different recording, but I am it doesn't change the rule of thumb for covering insurance, but I'm like restating the rule of thumbs. It's much simpler this way. So it's what the hell is going on here with this? Am I in danger? Like, what was that sound? Holy crap. Okay, it's playing with a toy. Oh my gosh, it's not a bug. Okay, moving on. That's funny. Okay, 9 is in. So anyway, 1/5 of any of the dozens. So if you have, let's experiment here. Okay, if this is your bet, 1/5 of 100 is. Geez, wait. Am I confusing? Getting confused here. 1/5 of one. Okay, that's how the rule of thumb goes. Okay, you take your bet, you isolate one of the dozen's bets, and you put 1/5 of that amount onto zeros. So if you have a double bet, you take 1/5 of 100. That's 20. So boom, oops. So it'd be 10 and 10. Boom. Same if it was just a single dozen, it's 1/5 of one of the dozen goes on to insurance. Oops. Oh my gosh. Watch it hit. Ah. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Moving along. I think I'm on the second to highest, which is canceled out, so I will go with the second highest number in my color totals is 7, and there's two sevens, so that cancels them out. And then I go with the C. I go with the machine count. So that would be C. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna write machine count. I feel like that's even longer. It's gonna be too many letters. Think of a good term for that. Okay, so that was, now we're on the highest number, right? No, we repeat it. Sorry, second to highest was canceled out last round, so we repeat second to highest, which is 9. 9 is your second to highest number in the color totals. So blue, 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 blue. Boom. Fire away. Oh boy. And then the highest, so that's yellow. 20. Just going to use my base unit. And when the base unit starts to get high, you're going to exaggerate it when it's a 2 bet, and you're going to lower it when it's a single bet. Okay, so that was highest, right? So now I'm back to lowest, I think. That's why I don't like the Sesame Street method. Because if you're not doing a recording at the same time, now that's a very exaggerated on the base unit. I wouldn't recommend going that high too often. I mean, it's gonna probably, it's tempting, so it'll happen from time to time. But if you're not doing that as a rule of, as most frequently not doing that, then that's the goal. Anyway, blue. I think I'm the second lowest. So I did my lowest. Now it's second lowest. 9. Now I'm gonna do the second to highest. So my hit percentage 55. Second to highest is 9, which is yellow. Boom, boom. Now I'm not gonna do that. That's jerk move right there. Jerk move. Do not double the base unit. Asking for trouble. That's when you reel it in. Alright, so that was now my second to highest, unless that's what I... If I'm screwing this up, I'm sorry, but I think I'm on second to highest, which is yellow again. No, that's what I just picked, so I'm on the highest, which is green. $31. Now the lowest, salmon. Boom, boom. Get a little extra. And now I would, didn't really raise this, but I'm sick of doing Sesame Street, so I would go back to my straddle method. But this is where we say thank you and good night.